first episode of my Ocarina of Time full walkthrough. Going through the motions, having to go through the beginning cutscenes. I might skip some of it, but I just wanted to mention it right at the beginning that I have actually a great speaker setup going on. This game sounds amazing, and I'm running it on Project 64. It's a pretty common emulator, but it works really well. And I have some settings in place that actually seem to improve the graphics of the game. I don't know if it's my head or I don't know if it's if it actually works. But here's the setting right here, and I have the check mark checked. I have anti-aliasing up, and I have a PS3 controller hooked up to my computer, and I'm using the MotioninJoy driver in order to play it with Ocarina of Time. So here we go. Since there is going to be a lot of content in this walkthrough, I figured I may as well just speed up some of it, because I mean, who hasn't played Ocarina of Time and who hasn't gone through this opening sequence like 25 times? So anytime I speed up the video, I'll go ahead and put a little indicator in the bottom right corner, as you see right now. It says 2 times speed. Now I paused for that little cutscene right there, just because it's pretty much the most interesting part of the opening of Ocarina of Time. You get to see the main baddie, Ganondorf, of course. And now I'm going to speed it up again because this is the boring part, and god do I hate Navi, whatever you want to call it, that fairy bastard. That's going to be the worst part of this experience, but it's worth it. It's worth it for Zelda. And one more thing I wanted to mention. Well, right here the recording craps out, so you can't really see the fairy fly in and meet Link, but if you want me to have a live commentary over this, then give me your feedback. Send me a comment, send me a message. If you don't want to hear me talk at all, if you just want to hear the game, you can tell me that too. I welcome all feedback. I'm trying to improve my channel as much as possible. If you want to be a part of it, then let me know what you want. And here already we get to see Navi be a pain in the ass to Link.
No more nightmares for you, Link.
And here we go. We have arrived at the great Kokiri forest. Hey, Link. Alright, gotta do some business, talk to this bitch. I gotta find rupees, bitch. I gotta say it's quite the luxury to be playing with an actual PS3 controller. It's a lot better than playing with a keyboard, I'll tell you that. I played through the entire Ocarina of Time on this emulator on the keyboard, and that was a pain in the ass. Oh my god, but the PS3 controller, it feels natural, it's very, very nice to play Ocarina of Time with. I mean, I'm sure you could do it with an Xbox controller, a Wii controller, whatever you want, whatever you can hook up to your computer, whatever feels best for you. But right now I have a PS3 controller and that's what I'm using, and it's awesome. I like it a lot. Alright, so here we are going to find the sword, because I mean that's what you do with this part. There's not much else to do. You gotta go get your sword and your shield, you gotta collect some rupees. Let's go in this hole, get a nice shot of Link's butt. Crawling, crawling. Okay. Now, I get surprised right here with a good old smack. And I drown in the grass only to get up and run over and find the sword. First collection of the game. And I love this sound effect. Classic. Alright, now we have a sword. Now we can chop shit, slice shit, do whatever we want. Well, not really. We need a shield as well. Alright, let's move it along. Go ahead and equip it. If I can remember how to use the menu. Here we go. I mean, you don't really need to save on an emulator. It actually works, but you can just save it using the emulator, and it's a little bit better because it saves the exact state. So you can basically load the instantaneous moment that you were at when you saved it, which is nice. And we find a blue rupee over here, fill up our heart meter again, chop some grass. Headed back out to find some more blue rupees, try to get 40 rupees, get that money, that shield. Alright, so we made it out of that little, well, not so secret cave. And this is the part where I just go around and hack and slash stuff, being excited about my new sword. Not too much interesting things going on, just, you know, getting used to the targeting controls, stabbing some rocks, slicing some signs, cutting some grass, you know, Legend of Zelda stuff. And you know, I've pretty much played this part a lot, as I'm sure a lot of people have. I just like to hack and slash, but in here, I come into these people's house and I fuck their shit up. Give me your money. I'll break your shit. Anyway, continuing on. It's all about them rupees, man. Gotta get that rupee. I stopped to talk to some people. They mostly just rave and rant about my fairy, and I'm just like, yeah, well, it happens right at the beginning of the game. It's not that surprising to me. Plus, Navi is a pain in the ass. But, I mean, she's useful sometimes. Just very annoying, as we all know. I should stop bitching about Navi. Anyway. At this part, I just got a little excited and I went exploring. I didn't quite want to go into the Lost Woods just yet. Gave the weird eye stone a slap with the sword. Tells me the time is noonish. Jump down, have to talk to this girl with Z targeting. It's above the store. And then I make my way over to the top of this hut, because I know I need to make some more money. So I cut some grass, no money to be made there, unfortunately. Make my way over to the top. This part used to give me a lot of trouble with the keyboard, but I got it almost instantaneously. It's such a huge difference that I cannot go back to playing with the keyboard again. which is fine by me because it'll make this playthrough a lot faster. But anyway, I'm almost at 40 rupees. Alright, so I might as well do a recap of all the blue rupees that we found so far. You can also get one by doing a backflip while locked onto a rock. I didn't do that though. I forget where the rock is. I think it's in front of your house actually. You have to look for the sign that says, you know, oh, do this to do a backflip. And when you do it, I think a blue rupee pops out. And I believe that there are in fact 2 blue rupees in the maze. I just didn't collect the second one. And that's pretty much it. That's the whole goal of this area, is just to collect money so that you can buy that shield and go associate with the Deku Tree. Hooray! We are now prepared to pass this asshole who likes to boss little people around. He's invisible, and then suddenly visible. If you want to see the great Deku Tree, you should at least equip the sword and shield. What's that? Alright, so here we go. Very first combat. Oh! It's a bunch of sticks! They can't even hurt you, I don't think, unless you, like, walk up on them. Alright, Deku sticks, used for making fires. And alternatively as a weapon, but that's stupid. No. Alright. And hello cutscene. I'm going to fast forward a little bit of this, and we will see the entrance to the dungeon at the very least. And I think the next episode will be the completion of the dungeon. Don't really want to have to listen to Navy's words of wisdom, but you know, whatever. I wander around seeing if there's anything else to do. Sliced another, whatever it is, plant, Deku plant, I don't know the name of it. I'll remember it in a little while. Anyway, walking into the first dungeon. And here we get a nice widescreen view. And that's pretty much all I got for this video. I'll end this video here. Give me some comments and feedback, guys.